Tanisha Arena, and you're listening to Unapologetic. So the question that was posed to me is, if you got reparations, what would that look like? And at first I had to giggle. It's just like, do I want reparations? Is that really the burning question right now? Part of me says, yeah, run me my 40 acres and a mule, because that's what it's supposed to be, right? Allegedly. But reparations, I think, looks like lots of things. If we're talking about liberation and getting free, right? I want cancel that student loan debt. That could be part of reparations. Maybe everybody gets a house if they don't have one, or their mortgage is forgiven if they already have one, because those are the systemic and institutional pieces that lock us out of generational wealth. But then the question becomes, if we actually get to a liberated society, do we need generational wealth? Because generational wealth is one of those things that upholds capitalism and white supremacy. So for me, this idea about reparations is complicated as I think about it, because if you're just throwing money at it, you're feeding into this hyper-capitalistic society that we live in. I want reparations to look like equity. I want it to look like Brittany Griner not being in jail for 9 years for a vape pen with a little bit of weed in it. And I want the United States to show up for her over there in Russia. And I want the United States to show up here for all of the Black and brown folks who are incarcerated for cannabis charges, while white folks in suits open dispensaries and make money off of the same thing that people that look like me were trying to do to take care of their families. Reparations would look like, that's not the thing. Reparations would look like the first people who had the opportunity to have dispensaries were the Black and brown folks. Oh, and sentences commuted, expunged, all of the things. And we are so sorry. And here's some money and opportunity to get you reestablished because we took your life away from you. That's reparations, a piece of it, right? How about free college? Right? Knowledge is the new money. Get you some, right? So maybe reparations should be about everybody can get some. And it's not going to be used in this way to promote dominance and superiority. I'm better than you because my doctorate says so. No, it just means that you spent a little bit more time getting educated. Reparations looks like dismantling white supremacy and racism. It looks like dismantling this hyper-capitalistic society that we can't thrive in. The only people who can would be the Jeff Bezos and Richard Bransons and, Elon Musk of the world. And even that ain't working out so good for them because Elon took a little hit in his pocketbook and couldn't buy Twitter. Rich people problems, right? Reparations looks like climate bills that stop climate change, because it's people that look like me, Black and brown folks who live in communities and countries that were ravaged by these United States being unable to survive because it's too hot. And it's been hot. And I want y'all to think that this is the coolest summer you're ever going to experience going forward. Oh, and there's a drought. Oh, and the water that falls from the sky isn't safe to drink because of the forever chemicals that's in it worldwide. Reparations looks like having an earth that we could live on, that you don't have to worry about your grandchildren inheriting like a hot mess. Reparations is about more than the dollars and cents. And that's what I want us to think about. So if you ask me, what does reparations look like to you? It looks like some of that. So what does it look like to you? And what are you willing to do to help us get to that place? We got work to do.